All right, Vincent, you're up.
Oh, that Angie Dickinson? Gorgeous.
Gorgeous.
You did a beautiful job with the bangs.
Thank you very much. All right, so what are we doing today, huh? The usual?
Yeah, exactly. Handsome, but not so handsome that others feel bad.
You got it. So, good week?
And me? Yeah, they're all good.
Nothing new?
Nah.
You sure?
Yeah, I'm sure. Why, what'd you hear?
Nothing. Didn't hear anything. No. Meet any famous baseball players' sisters?
I knew it. Why didn't you just say you know?
I don't know.
Who told you?
Nobody. So what happened?
I'm a stupid man. This was not a good week, Eddie.
So come on, tell me the whole story. You meet this girl.
So I meet this girl. Monday, I'm in the shop. Everything's hunky-dory. I just sold a couple sedans. They got another guy looking. For my money, the finest Cadillac they've ever made, the Escalade.
Oh, no. I came in to look at the STS.
With the exception of the STS. Which goes without saying. That's one honey of a car. Let me show you what I'm talking about. Look at the way they totally rescaled the inside, huh? The attention to detail. And all of a sudden, this woman walks in.
What were you saying?
Huh?
You were saying something about the detail.
Yeah, you know what? Let me get one of my salesmen for you. Cliff!
Let me ask you a question.
Listen how quiet they made it inside. Somebody want to get me Cliff?
Cliff to the showroom, please. Cliff to the showroom.
It's very quiet.
Now smell the leather. Clarissa!
I just called him, Vince. I'm not a magician, all right?
All right.
I was just wondering about the push-button start.
Somebody looking for me? There he is, Cliff.
Hi, Cliff.
Would you mind answering some questions for this fine gentleman? Because, I gotta...
Right.
Hi.
Hi.
Is anybody helping you today?
No, actually.
Well, that is just wrong. That's what that is. Now, you. Tell me what I can do to make your life easier for you.
Wow. Okay, thanks. I would like to look at the Escalade.
Well, why wouldn't you? For my money, finest Cadillac they've ever made. So I'm showing her the car. She's checking out the seats. And I'm thinking, as God is my witness, I am gonna put this woman in an Escalade. She's on the fence. She says...
You know what? Let me think about it. But I have your card now, Mr. Barofi.
Please, Vince.
Vince. And, this is me.
Terrific. It's Angela Jeter.
That's my name.
Jeter like Derek Jeter?
Exactly.
Like in Yankee future Hall of Famer, possibly the greatest defensive shortstop to ever play the game, Derek Jeter? Mm-hmm. Related?
My brother.
So right off the bat, she's lying to you?
Yeah, well, this is where it's open to interpretation. See, she says, and this is later after it all hits the fan, she says she assumed I knew she was just joking.
She don't sound that funny.
No. And, I wasn't exactly thinking straight because, first of all, like I said, she was beautiful. Just stunning.
Well, her brother's a handsome guy.
He's not her brother, Eddie.
Yeah, I know. I'm just saying.
And second of all, I'm always thinking, how can we expand the business, right? Branch out. Mm-hmm. But with Pop, it was always like, no, Vince, we don't need that stuff. A bird in the hand is blah, 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 whatever it is.
Right.
But now I'm in charge. So here I'm talking to this woman, and my brain is just going. Because, you put a guy like Derek Jeter in the car, and suddenly he's sending his friends in. Because, what? They're going to need cars too, right? So, now you're friends with the friends. And all of a sudden, you're hanging out in some pretty high circles. And now, you're situated to capitalize. You open a second shop, maybe a third. Build up the name. Now, say I want to open a club in the city, or a restaurant, maybe a chain of restaurants. You build off that name. Like, cross-promote it everywhere. So, if along your personal journey, you happen to find yourself with access to a major American athlete, a cultural icon, the last thing you want to do is not jump at the opportunity to sell a car to his sister. Again, like I said, I'm the stupidest man I know.
Making plans, building to the future, that's all good. But your father's only gone, what is it now, a month?
Huh? Next week's 3 months already.
Is that right? Right there, he was sitting right there. I gave him a trim and a shave, as always. I said, see you next week, Mr. B. He says, see you, Eddie. 2 days later, he's gone.
The doctors say it may have been the haircut.
He was a beautiful guy, your old man.
Yes, he was.
So how's your ma doing?
Good. A little too good. I tell you, We're coming back from the cemetery. Pop's in the ground half an hour. She says to me, "Don't expect me to sit around the house and grieve. Life goes on. I'm not a griever."
Good for her.
She could grieve a little. She's a piece of work, my mother. I was over there the other day. She comes in.
I'm getting rid of everything. Here, try this on. Your father never wore it once.
No, I don't think so, Ma. Just give it away.
It's brand new.
I understand. It's just not my style.
Will you just try it?
I'll try it on.
So, what's this I hear? We might not win the sales award this year.
Oh, we still might. It's close.
23 years in a row, your father won that award.
I know, Ma.
I'm just saying, Queens County Dealership of the Year. That is not nothing.
Ma, I know. Okay, it's just that this year, it's been kind of...
That is very becoming on you.
It's 75 degrees outside.
I know, but come winter, it's going to get cold. You're going to need something
I'll keep the coat.
Good. You also had hats.
I'm not taking hats.
Will you indulge me? Could I please see it with a hat? I also understand you met a girl.
Well, what was this, on the news?
What? You don't think I keep an ear to what goes on in the shop? It's stunning with that hat.
I'll keep the coat. Give away the hats.
Fine. So Derek Jeter's sister, what does she do?
I didn't get the whole story. We just went out for a drink. We chatted, went back to her place.
You're telling this to your mother?
No, I'm not telling this to my mother. I'm telling this to you.
Oh, because I was going to say.
So we go back to her place. We have a few drinks, a little fooling around.
None of my
Didn't
business.
seal the deal, by the way.
You see me asking?
So she says,
Hey, what are you doing this weekend?
unfortunately, the Yankees are out of town. Which, I was glad, because if right off the bat I'm like, well, can we use your box seats and you introduce me to your brother?
You look bad.
Exactly. It's unseemly. So I say, nothing. Why? What'd you have in mind? Totally forgetting that 3 weeks ago I'd committed to this thing with Cliff. You heard they had another baby, right?
No.
Yeah.
Well, that's great. What is that, 3 now?
A girl, boy, another girl.
Oh, good for him. God bless.
Yeah. So, this is Vince. Beautiful. Have him sign the papers, and I'll call him when I get done here. All right. So, this is like 3 weeks ago. I'm in the shop. This man taking care of you fine folks.
Oh, yeah, you bet. This is Vince Brophy, the big boss. These are the Erskilangers. They're thinking about the Escalade.
Spectacular vehicle.
Oh, no, we know. There's just so many things to think about.
Listen.
No rush. Listen, why don't you two talk? Take as long as you want. We'll be right here.
Isn't this like the 100th time they've come in here?
I actually know them. We belong to the same church.
Beautiful.
Listen,
Trading in?
Honda Civic, 97, pretty good shape. Listen,
Pitch him the maintenance package?
not yet. Listen.
You need me to step in?
No.
That's my favorite color, too. Riptide Blue, they call it. Just sold one to Mandy Patinkin. I'm sorry, did I say Mandy Patinkin? Michael J. Fox.
Oh, he's wonderful.
Better.
Listen, Sunday, the 18th, around 12 o'clock. What are you doing?
I don't know. Why?
We're having the baby's baptism, and we want you to be there.
Wow. Cool. Sure.
Okay.
Hey.
And don't get nervous, but Brenda and I would like you to be the baby's godfather.
What? No. No. You don't want that.
Stop right there. Let me tell you what you're supposed to say. Oh, Cliff, what an honor that you would embrace me as family. I am touched. Thank you.
All right. What do I have to do?
Nothing. Just show up. Try to remember the girl's birthday once a year.
You know what? You're right. I'm sorry. Thank
Yeah?
you. Yeah,
Yeah.
thank you. Is this your idea?
What, are you kidding, Brenda?
Yeah, thank you.
Yeah, she thinks you need to be around babies more. Said it's time for you to grow up.
Call me when that happens.
Marissa.
You want to know what this guy thinks is growing up? Yeah, he takes a bath towel, he
Hey,
wraps
again,
it around.
personal comments, not so appropriate here.
Walking away.
Did I beg you not to go out with
It was
us?
3 dates.
And did I say it would lead to no good?
Yes.
And did it lead to good?
No.
That's all I'm saying.
This thing that girl has for you is very unhealthy.
Oh, tell me about it. She goes totally nutty screwy. She's the reason this whole thing blew up.
Why, what'd she do?
What'd she do? Right in the middle of...
Right in the middle of what?
Never gonna believe it. This is Vince.
Hey, you're in the middle of a story.
Put him on for me.
Tell him you'll call back later.
Hey, this is Vince Brophy.
Call back after the story.
I'm not busy at all.
This is not right.
All right. Okay. Listen, I'm in conference right now, but give me 15 minutes. I'll call you back, okay? Beautiful. Not a problem. Sorry about that.
All right, so the girl in your office.
No. Let's go back. The other one. Jeter.
The one who's not Derek's sister.
That's right. So, Monday night, we go out. Tuesday, can't call her. Looks too eager. Wednesday, still can't call her. Still too eager. Thursday, I gotta call her. Yes, this is Vincent Brophy of Brophy Cadillac. We spoke earlier in the week about the blue Escalade.
Yes, I remember.
We were just wondering if you wanted to take another look.
Well, I have to say I was impressed, but I'm not ready to commit.
I see. Well, listen, let me tell you what I'm going to do for you. And please keep this on the QT because we don't do this for everyone, but I can have one of my representatives. You know what? It'll be me. I can come by your place of business and give you the car. You take it. Keep it as long as you want at no cost to you, hoping you'll like what you see.
Well, that certainly is sweet of you.
Well, at Brophy Cadillac, a satisfied customer is... All right, you're just good and pretty.
So you gave her the car?
Yeah, it's a loaner, which, without a big... Ow!
Well, you got me agitated now. Would your father have done that?
Sure.
All right, here's the test. If you wouldn't do it for a decrepit 79-year-old man, you don't do it for a pretty girl. Am I right?
All right, the point is, I gave it a car, which would not have been a big deal. But as it happens, like an hour later...
Well, you made the right decision.
Well, it certainly took long enough.
Oh, we just really love that color.
Now, where's my blue Escalade? Clarissa? Who moved my Escalade?
I'm not gonna name names. Vince to the showroom, please. Vince to the showroom.
He sold it?
Oh, look, if it's a problem.
No,
we
it's
can
not a
look.
problem.
Oh, somebody mentioned my name?
Yes! You remember the Ertzgelangers?
Of course.
Hi.
They were looking at the blue Escalade?
Right.
And now they're not.
Right. I'm afraid that one is currently
Out trying to get him laid.
Clarissa,
Walking away.
did you show them the one in the back? Sandstorm beige.
We kind of had our heart set on the blue.
Heart set on the blue.
Yeah, we were kind of hoping to take it today.
Hoping to take it today.
I'm standing right here. You know what, folks? You want the Riptide Blue? I'm gonna get you the Riptide Blue, huh?
Huh? Oh, yeah, that's a promise. Vincent Brophy.
Hardest friggin' color to find. In a 50-mile radius, one blue Escalade available. Who has it?
I don't know.
Wild guess.
Not the Korean kid.
Bingo.
For God's sake.
Couldn't have been nicer.
In blue? Well, it is my best-selling car, and I have only one remaining. But if you need it, by all means, I would want you to have it.
You sure, Steve?
Please, for your family, it will always be my privilege.
When I think of all your father did for him.
But he's so nice.
The first job that kid ever had was hosing down your father's sidewalks. Now he opens up competition right down the road.
It's not like he's ungrateful. You know he's got a picture of my pop-up at his place?
He does? Well, that's creepy.
Tell me about it. We're in his office, and he goes...
Your father's wisdom, his honesty and integrity inspire me always.
That's very nice.
I only hope I can champion those same values and maintain his standard of excellence in my own place of business.
Yeah, Steve, I gotta tell you, you having my dad's picture here.
Please, it's the least I can do to honor his memory.
He's so nice.
So he gives you the car.
So he gives me the car. Not exactly the blue they wanted, but...
But everybody goes home happy, right?
Let me finish.
Oh, jeez.
So Friday night, Saturday, I'm having a great time with this woman, driving around the Escalade, totally playing it cool. Never brought up her brother once.
Good.
So Sunday, I bring her with me to the baptism.
Of course, perfectly appropriate. Bring a customer 4 minutes to a baptism.
The point is, I brought her with me. So she's sitting there with Cliff's family. She looks unbelievable. Just beautiful. Cliff's mother loves her. His kids love her. Everybody's loving her. Everybody except Clarissa. She of the lingering feelings. So, all right, whatever. So now we're in the middle of the thing. Everything's hunky-dory.
She will not walk alone, but that we all will walk with her in the light of the Lord.
So all of a sudden...
And now, it is with great joy that the church receives this child. The water, if you please.
Vince. Oh, sorry.
For he that passes through the fountain shall not die, but rises to new life. For this great power of water touches the body and cleanses the soul. That's plenty clean. We pray that the wisdom of God, the goodness of God, the grace of God will call to her.
Sorry.
As this child begins her journey of faith, we humbly call his name and say, Oh, Jesus. Oh, my God in heaven. Drop from above thy heavenly grace. Now.
No.
Know that we will receive it with open hearts.
Sorry.
Sorry are we for our transgressions.
Sorry.
Sorry are we for leaving the house of the Lord.
What is wrong with you?
Okay. So I knew there was something about this girl that I didn't like. So I had my friends do a little research. And guess what? Derek Jeter has a sister, but she don't live here, and that ain't her.
Okay, be that as it may, I'm in the middle of a sacred thing here.
Yeah, I know.
You're going to wait until after the ceremony? Huh? I mean, she ain't going to be a sister then either.
Yeah, I know. It's just, I see you up there, in front of God and everything, and... Yeah, I just didn't want you to look foolish.
Oh, well, that worked out good.
What happened? Are you okay?
Oh, yeah. He's okay.
Hey.
Maybe you're not so okay.
Hey!
Walking away.
What's going on?
You're not Derek Jeter's sister.
What?
You're not Derek Jeter's sister. Are you?
No, I'm not as... I was kidding. Is that what this is about?
What do you mean you were kidding?
When we met?
Yeah.
I was being sarcastic.
No. See, I asked you specifically, are you related? You said, quote, he's my brother.
Yeah, like, he's my brother.
Well, that's not how I heard it.
Wait a minute. Is this the only reason you've been so nice to me? The car and everything?
No, it's not the only reason. Wait, no, I didn't mean like...
You're such a jackass. You know what?
No, come on.
Here, keep your stupid car.
Hey, wait a minute. I do have the Riptide Blue if you're still interested.
Wow.
I'm not finished.
Oh, boy.
Yeah, a couple that wanted the car backed out of the deal, bought instead from Steve Kim.
Ouch.
Then Jeter's pretend sister decides she wants to stick it to me, goes in and buys one from him, too. That's 2 new Escalades, which puts him over the top, making Steve Kim, guess what? Queens County dealership of the friggin' year. "23 years in a row, my pop won that thing."
Okay. You're right. That was a bad week. But you know what? That's why they make new weeks. Every week like clockwork.
Yeah, I don't know, Eddie. Sometimes I think those are pretty big shoes to fill, you know?
Let me tell you something. You think your old man never did some dopey things? Oh, you can bet he did. But I knew that guy a lot of years. And I know you since you were about this high. He would bring you in on weekends. I used to put you up in a little booster seat, give you the make-believe shave. Mr. Invincible, I used to call you. Remember? Now, here's what I know. Your old man would never have put you in a position to fill his shoes unless he knew deep in his heart that you were exactly the guy to fill them. He believed in you. He knew, and I know, that you will never let him down.
Thanks, Eddie. I'll see you next week, huh?
You bet. And it's gonna be a great week, too, buddy. A great week. I know it. Truth could go either way.